Thanks for tuning into our demonstration of PopMedNet. We'll be posting other demonstrations and presentations in the near future. Before we start the demonstration, what is PopMedNet? PopMedNet is a software application that enables the simple creation, operation, and governance of distributed health data networks. The software facilitates distributed analysis of electronic health data for many different purposes, such as medical product safety surveillance, comparative effectiveness research, quality, public health disease surveillance, and other related studies. PopMedNet allows researchers to submit information requests to multiple data partners. A request can be a menu-driven query, a summary query, a complex analytic program such as a SAS program, or even a basic file. Questions are sent to the data from a secure network portal hosted in a FISMA-compliant data center. DataMart administrators review and process requests. Data partners maintain physical and operational control of their data at all times. Data never leaves the institution as it stays behind each data partner's firewall. After processing requests, DataMart administrators then return results back to the portal for use by researchers and investigators. That's a quick high-level overview of how PopMedNet works and is what we're going to be showing today. So two of us will be providing this demonstration. My name is Mike. I'll be playing the role of investigator, and Megan will be playing the role of DataMart administrator. For this demo, we will use PopMedNet version 2, which currently supports 4 large production networks. For future demos, we'll be showcasing our new version of PopMedNet version 3, which is currently in beta. So to start the demo, as investigator, I'm going to log into the secure portal to submit my request. I can submit a variety of request types to data partners. I can send a SAS query. I can distribute a file. For this demo, I'm going to create a summary query. So first, I choose a category. Let me pick prevalence. Next, I select my query type. Let's choose ICD-9 diagnosis 3-digit. I need to first give it a name, so let's call it Mike's sample query. I can give it a brief description. This is a diabetes query. I select a priority. I'm going to choose high. I select a due date for when I want to receive the results, so let's do a week from today. Then the next step is I'm going to select my ICD-9 codes. So what I can do here is I can choose ICD-9 codes by category. I can type in text into this field, such as diabetes. That will give me, and I search, it'll give me a list of codes associated with diabetes. For this purpose, I'm just going to type in code values. Select search. I'm going to choose my diagnosis codes, add them to my query. Next, I'm going to choose a setting. Let's choose inpatient. Then the next step is to choose the parameters for which I want to stratify my results. So I'm going to choose an age stratification. I'm going to choose a sex. And then for this query, for this demonstration, we're using sample data, fake data, just to demonstrate the software. So I'm going to choose years in the future. So let me choose 2016 through 2018. So that's all it takes to build a query. So next, I display the data marts. I'm going to choose PopMedNet Test Data Mart. So this is, many of our networks encompass many data partners. Just for this purpose, I'm going to send this to Megan, who's on the other end, who's serving the role as the DataMart administrator. So then I hit start this query, and that's going to go over to my DataMart administrator, Megan. What this brings me next, after I submit the query, is the query status page. And you can see this is the query that these are old queries that I did this morning as I was doing some testing. and this shows the date that I submitted it and the current status. So now I'm going to switch over to Megan, and she is going to demonstrate how a query is executed at the data partner end.
Hi, my name is Megan, and I am playing the role of DataMart administrator. Right now, on my screen, you can see the DataMart client application, which is saved locally to my desktop, and it is the place where I respond to all queries that are sent to me, all information requests that are sent to my DataMart. On my DataMart, I am able to run multiple networks off this one application. So for our test today, I'll focus on the PopMedNet network that Mike sent me the test query to. On this window, you'll see there is a list of all my most recent requests that have been submitted to me and their status corresponding to the query name and some other information about the query as well, some additional metadata. The query that Mike just sent to me as a status of pending is awaiting my review, and it displays on the DataMart client the request time. So I know this is the most recent request. I can also see his priority is high and his due date of August 24th. So if I want to take a look at this query and get more information, I can select View Detail. On this detail screen, I'm initially given more metadata, so I can see what network this is from, what specific DataMart it was sent to. Since I have multiple DataMarts, it's nice to be able to refer to what DataMart I'm looking at. My status, the query name, as well as here. The role of the person who sent it on the system is an enhanced investigator. The email address of the person, so this is Mike's email address and who it was submitted by in the system, their username. Again, the priority, and then some information about the query. So Mike typed in to me, this is a diabetes query. So if that looks okay to me, I can run the query. And this query is being run against a local database on my computer. When I run the query, it's not being sent anywhere. It's just running in this screen here for me to view. Because this is test data, I actually don't have any high values in here. It's mostly zeros. But I can see the diagnosis name for the codes that he did send and the corresponding variables by which it's stratified by. So if I, as a data partner, think this looks good, I can then send it back to Mike by submitting the result by clicking Upload Results. I'll type a note back to Mike, which he'll receive with the results, and select Upload. The results have now been successfully uploaded back to Mike, and now he should receive a notification to go back and view those results. And I'll send it back over to Mike.
Thank you, Megan. So I am Mike the investigator. I'm back at the portal. I've received the notification that my results are ready, so I'm going to log back in. And you can see, actually, this is my query status page, and it shows that the query was completed. So I'm going to go in and view the details. I can also go to my results page, and this shows my list of queries and their current status. And this is where I review the details of the results from my data partner, Megan. So I'm going to click on, this is my query here. I'm going to click on this DataMart and view the selected results. Unfortunately, there isn't any data. It was all fake data and zeros. Normally, there would be a table that would show that table that Megan showed that she uploaded here. But we're dealing with fake data, so there's nothing here to show. But this does show all the metadata associated with the request and some query text here as well. And I could also, if I had a table here, real results, I could export that to Excel or CSV format. So that's the conclusion of our demo. In future demos, we'll showcase PopMedNet version 3.0, which is our new and improved version of PopMedNet. In version 3 has been selected as the core architecture of the ONC S&I Framework Query Health Initiative and is used within all the current Query Health pilots. So for more information, please visit PopMedNet.org or lincolnpeak.com/DNS. Thank you very much.